Greetings and welcome to Rauta's Vinyl Monday. It's black metal time, and this time it's a band from Greece. This is Opus Magorum with a demo with the same title. Demo and vinyl, how does that compete? Well, the thing here is, this is a reissue of their 2013 demo under the same moniker. Now, this is an interesting band, first of all, because it has been around for roughly 20 years, a little bit more than that. And yet, at the same time, there is no single full album out of this band. So, all of them are demos except for one, as much as I could gather from Metal Archives. And once again, assuming it's correct, updated information here, though. So, all but demos and an EP. And no album out. This is as close as you can get as an album to it, I guess. Very, very thick, I guess. 180 grams vinyl here. And this is 22 minutes, give or take. Black metal with atypical Greek style. Let me elaborate on that as I unbox and show this album to you. Comes with a advertisement. Piece of important paper, and that's pretty much of it. This is the cardboard sleeve, as you can see, with the track list featuring A and B side, 6 tracks in total. And the curious thing is, this starts with an intro, and then there's a couple of shorter tracks which are less than 2 minutes each, and then a few longer tracks. So it's a kind of a weirdly balanced album in a way that's rather atypical for these kind of bands. And the style is somewhat grim black metal. So as you can see, all these are originally demos, and this one was originally as tape release. Later on here, we click here. Other versions, you will see that this 12-inch vinyl as well as digital versions got released in November 2022. So here we are to dissect this album a little bit. As you can imagine, being a demo material, this isn't exactly the most polished of releases out there. And to some people, that's like a big thing. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to some old school demo sounding black metal. Well, some people, it's like, yeah, it's a definite plus. I mean, we're talking about here more of the grim, raw end of black metal. And as such, the rather lo-fi production is definitely right there to cater your needs. Now, I'm going to say it out loud. If you hate or even dislike lo-fi production, doesn't matter what the genre, but even more so with black metal, don't go close to this. This is not for your symphonic or beautiful atmospheric black metal needs. This is more for the raw end, when you just need to inject that kind of a more grim black metal, and you're not in for fancy riffs or beautiful keyboard-led landscapes or whatever. This is not for you. But if you are into old school mentality, when 1990s were still in the beginning, and you kind of want to go back, but not just listen to those old classics, but something in that same direction. Something where riffs are grim and production is very much supporting that, and you just want to kind of old school riffs. And by old school, this can really mean late 80s or early 90s. Still, we're talking about some 30 years ago material. This is where Opus Magorum is like, hey, we're here to do you a favor. We're here to just deliver you those old school black metal blows. Now, none of these riffs are exactly very complicated, and none of these songs exactly reek of Greek black metal. Don't get me wrong with the selection of word Greek, it just makes sense in a joke. The thing here is, Greek black metal is good in its own territory, and it's usually known for rather warmer, sometimes even more good feel black metal with melodies and stuff that isn't exactly very typical to Nordic landscape of black metal, nor South American style for that matter. But Opus Magorum doesn't really sound Greek in that sense. The thing here is with these two guys are doing is, it's almost like stepping to some other direction. Sometimes this reminds me of early Darkthrone works, you know, the Panzerfaust or Under a Fury Moon, Transylvania in Hungary, and at the same time the kind of a Les Légions Noires from France, you know, the Mutilation, Belgetra, whatever. because it's kind of a raw and messy, grim and primitive sound. And at the same time, these riffs are not exactly, well, Ilion kind of a simplicity where it's almost like punkiness. But this is definitely leaning towards the raw end of black metal and keeping it simple and sweet. Sweet here with, quotation marks, because obviously, like I said, this isn't everybody's cup of black metal tea. With 22 minutes, this isn't exactly getting boring. I mean, once you're done with it first run, you're gonna give it another and another spin, because it's actually a good one. It's not really great, and that's where this lo-fi production is hurting it a little bit. Some of those riffs could be even more impactful with a little more kick in the sound department, but that's not also enough shitty to ruin it all. It's just what we could say acquired taste. So if you like the raw and grim, simple black metal back in the 90s style, this is something you should totally check out. Is it worth buying a vinyl? That depends all on you. I mean, if you are a vinyl fan and you don't mind this MLP format in essence, this is definitely worth your money. But if you're one of those who just enjoy full albums and need sweeter sound and proper production, not so much. But raw black metal for raw black metal fans, Opus Magorum gets my recommendation, even with the mild warning. So there you have it. Check out the links provided to check out the music itself and figure out if it's for you or not. Thanks, and see you soon with more reviews coming away.